Before you throw the family in the van and head out on a road trip, are you sure you thought of everything? Car care expert Paul Kenny is here with his top advice so your travel plans don't get sidelined. As always, great to have you with us here.
Always a pleasure.
And we're going to break this down in one easy way. Remember the word safety.
Safety.
Remember the word safety and take each other from that.
It's kind of broken apart a little bit. Safety, start with S, suspension. You want to be sure you've got that going. A for antifreeze. That's a basic fluid in the summertime. Got to check this stuff before you go.
And when we're checking the fluids, we want to make sure we're not just doing the antifreeze, but checking all the other fluids as well.
That's where the F comes in. Check your brake fluid, check your power steering fluid. If you don't know where this stuff is, look in your owner's manual. It's right there for everybody to find. And look, and a lot of them have reservoirs, and you're looking for the minimum and maximum level. As long as you're in between that, this is the kind of things that gives you peace of mind.
Let's talk before we. Let's talk fluids here one more time and checking oil.
Okay.
Should we do it when the car has been warm or when the car has just sat and been off for a while? What's the best way to do it?
After you shut a car off, you should wait a couple minutes to check it.
Okay.
On your dipstick, you will have the lower level, which is cold, and the upper level, which is hot, because oil will expand about that much. All right. The biggest thing is, check it consistently. Look at that mark on your dipstick. You'll see the little hash marks, and if it's low, top it off, but don't overfill it.
Okay, all right. And one of the things that's been amazing with me, with newer cars, you can go longer between oil changes. We still want to check that and make sure it's right, but
you want to do that, but they're also saying with these newer cars that you go longer between oil changes that they can use oil at an acceptable level. Well, if you go 5,000 miles and you don't check your oil and add to it, you run that thing low on oil, check engine light come up, you ask trouble. Even if you're going longer, check it, keep an eye on it. If you're going longer, use the higher grade, the full synthetic. Pay a little bit more for it, but it lasts longer, and some of the newer vehicles actually require that.
All right, fantastic. So we've done SAF, and F was for fluids. What's the E for?
The E, I got to look at my notes here. Okay, E's for your electronics. After a road trip with my son and 2-year-old for you, a lot of times, safety-wise, inside, make sure you got your battery charger for your phone, your GPS, the kids' DVD player, everything inside ready. You also want to make sure your electronics on you out. Are all my lights working? My turn signals, my headlights, brake lights. It's not something you normally see, but you can pull in the garage or have the wife stand behind you and step on them.
Make sure they're both on, because sometimes you don't realize that one is out until you see blue lights behind you. All right, T is for tires.
Tires, big thing. Tires, you're dealing with the heat. Nothing worse than having a flat. You're in traffic. Coming back from Bonnaroo or tied up in that traffic, man, I got a flat. There's no place to go. Look at your tires. Make sure they got plenty of pressure. Make sure you got good tread on them. And look for the little hairline cracks from dry rot. Sometimes if we don't drive a car a lot, maybe it's the extra car or good car, the tire's 4 or 5 years old and they'll start dry rotting. So, make sure you got a good spare.
Okay, all right,
and
good
you know
spare.
where it's at.
Yeah, so, yes, make sure you know where it's at and where the jack and all that stuff is at. And then the last one, why more kind of peace of mind kind of a thing?
Peace of mind, carry some water with you. You always need water, whether it's first aid, emergency, or a car, or just washing your hands. Make sure you have a cooler, certain things like that. Just things that you need to make the trip fun. And just a little bit prepared.
Fantastic. Always great to have you with us. Great tips. You'll find Paul Kenny at the Precision Tune Auto Care on Murfreesboro Road, but there are several locations around town.